Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bricks and Blocks. Today in this video, I'm going to tell you 10 tips you should follow to build your dream home. Building your dream home from the ground can be an incredibly rewarding experience. It gives you the opportunity to tailor your home to suit your tastes and needs both now and in the future. Building a home doesn't have to be a grueling process though. Going into the process with your eyes open and a firm plan can save you heart attack along the way. Here are our 10 tips for a pain-free home construction process. Point number 1. Get your plan in place. Planning is the most important part of the construction process. Make sure you very well plan the details of your house, like what direction will it face on the plot, what will be the layout and flow of the rooms to be, what kind of lighting will you use, and how many power points you will install. There are number of useful tools for planning out the design of your home, like floor planner and room sketcher. They let you create mock floor plans. When in a doubt, I can suggest you a good old graph paper will work as well. You'll also want to start keep tracking of design ideas that inspire you and that would like to match your taste. Think about each room and each corner of your room while you are designing. In my coming video, I will explain you requirements you should consider while you plan your home. Point number 2. Budget more than you expect. No matter how much you think the building process is likely to cost, it is likely to going to cost you more. There should be number of items that are not included in the estimate the builder gives you. For instance, your builder is unlikely to include costs such as electrical and gas meters and internet cables and window coverings. Like items such as landscaping and outdoor concrete, fences and gates might also not be included in the estimate. These are known as finishing cost and could run anywhere from 15 to 25% plus of your estimated budget. You will also need to take into account site costs and zoning fees, which are the costs associated with preparing your site for the construction. Point number 3. Pick the right builder. This might be one of the most important decisions you make in the home building process. Whichever builder you choose, you are going to be working with them for many months and throughout the process. Your overall building experience is largely determined by your relationship with them. Do your homework before make your decision. There are several factors you should consider when choosing a builder. Credentials. Make sure your builder is adequately licensed and insured. References. Check into the builder's past work. Were previous customers satisfied or not? Don't be afraid to ask the builder for references before you sign a contract. I can say it is smart to ask for names and numbers of that last 3 people they worked for to get an accurate view of the people, how they felt about this builder. Also, check up the warranty and services they offer. Past work. Have a close look at some of the houses the builder has constructed in the past. Make sure the level of quality is very high. Style. When looking into the builder's past work, check that it suits your design style. A builder might be very accomplished at constructing a particular style of home, but if what you want is outside their area of expertise, it might be wise to look elsewhere. Personality. As I mentioned above, you will be working with your builder for a number of months. Make sure you are comfortable with them. Also, make sure they communicate well. If a builder doesn't communicate well with you, it is likely they don't communicate well with their contracts either. Price. All this is a moot point if a builder is outside your budget. Take your time, make the decision about who to hire, and do your homework properly before you hire your builder. Point number 4. Understand your agreement. Carefully read through the contract with your builder to make sure you understand its contents. Make sure you are not taken by surprise by what the construction cost cover and what they don't cover. Make sure it includes a cooling off period and that it specifies a time frame for construction that suits your needs. Check to see that it includes detailed plan warranty. Also, pay close attention to the payment schedule. It is most important. Finally, it is wise to have a lawyer look over the contract before you sign. Cross out any blank spaces and make sure any variations to the contract are well documented and mutually agreed upon. Point number 5. Know what you are entitled to. If you are building your first home or an environmentally friendly structure, you may be entitled to grants depending on where you live. This could substantially offset the cost of your home, so you should speak with the lender or local council to explore any possibilities. Point number 6. Chances are you will need a construction home loan to finance the process when you are building a property. A construction home loan is structured differently than a regular home loan in that the lender won't release all the funds at once. Instead, the lender will decide how much you need for the project and will then release the funds in a periodic payments to the builder. These periodic payments are known as draws. They will be paid out at the completion of each individual stage of your construction. Another way of construction loans can differ in the size of deposit lender require. Because construction loans can be seen as inherently riskier, lenders might require at least a 20% deposit. Before you seek out financing, make sure you have a detailed plan in place since construction home loans rely on an estimate of the assumed value of the completed house. Your lender will want to have detailed construction plan that are fully costed. Point number 7. Communicate constantly. Throughout the process, communicate with your builder often. Get regular updates on the progress of construction and, if it is possible, check in yourself. It is a good idea to take pictures of the progress on a regular basis so you can document any problem areas. Don't be afraid to stick to your guns. If your builder or contractor says something can't be done, push back if you have done your research properly. No doubt it might cost you extra, but odds are with the right amount of effort can be accomplish your vision. It is worth putting a fight for details that are important to you. After all, you are the one who has to live in the completed home. With a good communication, though, you should be able to avoid arguments during the building process. If you are clearly laid out what you want and the details that you see as non negotiable, construction will run much smoother. Point number 8. Looks for ways to save. Building a home is going to be an expansive process. And as we mentioned above, it likely you will end up paying more than you anticipated. That being said, there are ways you can save money. Shop around for the best prices on fittings, fixtures, and materials your builder will use. Get multiple quotes for any item needed during the construction process. One I can suggest you is owner builder. If you're really looking for savings, you should consider taking on the role of owner builder. This means you should manage the logistics of the home building process. This doesn't necessarily require any expertise in home building, but it will require a lot of your time. Point number 9. Get an independent inspector. Each stage of your construction should be inspected by an independent consultant. This will help you rest easy knowing that all the building materials and practices used in constructing your dream home meet all the necessary codes and regulations. You will want inspection at the following stages: foundations and footings. This will include inspection of the slab and foundation and drains and the formwork. Frame. This inspection will make sure all the framing for the house walls are level and straight. It will also check that the building frame matches the dimensions laid out by the building plans. The inspection will check room dimension, ceilings, height and roof lines. Lockup. This stage is when house is lockable, meaning windows or doors have been installed. The inspection at this stage will check window and door frames and window flashing, electrical, plumbing, brickwork and mortar. Pre-handover. This inspection will check all the final fittings including painting, tiling, window fittings and doors. It also ensures the building site has been properly cleaned. Point number 10. Know your rights if something goes wrong. If your planned your dream home well, budgeted correctly, and signed on the right builder and lender, you have laid the groundwork for a smooth operation. However, if the worst should happen, there are a number of channels you can go through for a complaint against the builder. If you like my explanation, please do like, share, and subscribe so it will encourage me to make more videos. Thank you.